Hello there on a fabulous Feel Good Friday. I hope you are feeling truly fabulous about being you. And in this video, I want to talk about the signs that you are resisting change. Now, 2020 clearly has been a year of huge change for all sorts of reasons. That pandemic thing, those lockdown situations, we've had to adapt, be flexible, learn a lot about ourselves, our families, our dearest ones, our work colleagues throughout the year. And we're kind of, getting into this new normal, although normal, I don't know if that's the right word for it. But 2021, well, now we've potentially got the vaccine, and 2021 is going to bring even more huge change to each and every one of us. The impact of 2020 is going to be carried over into 2021, and we're going to start seeing the results of everything that happened this year. Now, if we haven't met before, my name is Gwyneth, and as a business coach, I specialize in working with women entrepreneurs to help them recognize and charge their true worth, and also help them to package their expertise into services so that they are building their brand, they know their niche, they're totally aligned with their clients, and business is fabulous. Now, as a business owner, as a woman entrepreneur myself, the resistance to change in 2020 has been considerable. I thought I was over it. When I pivoted back in February, March, when I had to change my business model because I couldn't travel all over the world anymore, I thought I thought I had things nailed until I was speaking with a coach a couple of weeks ago, and they said to me, Gwyneth, you cannot ride two horses at the same time. And I realized that I have been resisting change in my business for the best part of the entire year. And that was a huge shock to me, which is why I want to talk about it today, because there are some clear signs. The first one is indecision. You're trying to do something new, but you're still keeping hold of the old, and you're telling yourself that you can kind of manage, and you're flipping between these two scenarios. But like I said, when this coach said to me, you can't ride two horses at the same time, it was like, God, flipping heck, absolutely got to take a decision. That indecision can be very debilitating and can actually prevent you from making huge progress. So if you are finding yourself in a place of indecision, do whatever it takes. If you want to, write down the pros and the cons. I mean, it does help to get it out of your brain and onto paper. But what's really, really important is that you listen to your emotional instincts, that you listen to your gut instinct about what is right for you, and trust yourself that you are going to take the right decision regardless of whatever happens. Now, another sign that you're resisting change is that if you know there is a change coming, or maybe you've taken the decision to change, but you are still focused on all the bad things about the change. So, for example, again, in my business, the bad things about my change: I can't go and see my fabulous clients anymore. I really loved traveling the world and meeting people from different cultures, different countries, seeing new things, doing the tourist thing, food, all the stuff that goes with traveling internationally. I was very much focused on why it wasn't good to move forward, because I was missing all these things. So if you're more focused on the bad aspects of change instead of the good aspects, then again, do whatever it takes. Make a list, or just ask yourself the question, what are the good things about this change that is happening? What is the best thing that actually could come out of this? What is the best thing that could happen for me as an individual? And the third sign that you are clearly resisting change is that, maybe the change is coming and the decision has been taken. There's nothing you can do about it, but you are complaining and moaning to people about it all the time. I spoke to somebody not so long ago, and they said, but it's good to have a moan. It's good to get it out of your system. But the issue is that the more you complain about the negativity, the more you complain about the bad ideas to other people, and you are having this two-way conversation about why things are bad, you're actually putting even more energy into the negativity. Napoleon Hill said, where attention goes, energy flows. And that is very, very, very true. So it's bad enough if you're telling yourself why things are a bad idea, but when you actually start complaining to other people, you are spreading that negativity far and wide. So just stop it right now. Now, clearly, you are never ever going to have all the answers to what happens in the future. But the issue is that if you are resistant to change and you stay resistant to change, at some point you find yourself in a rut. And that's the point where you say, I don't know what to do. And that's even worse. Because what happens then is that you have actually chosen predictability. I'm just going to stay where I am. You've pressed the default setting in your brain. You've decided to stay uncomfortable in your comfort zone because you're not prepared to take a decision. Look on the bright side. I know it's easy for me to say. It's not easy to do, but I've done it. And also to just prevent yourself, stop yourself from complaining to people in these conversations about the bad change that is happening. Think about opportunities. You know, if you can flip these conversations, regardless of whether you're having them with yourself or with others, when you flip those conversations and look potentially at new opportunities, fantastic things can happen. And I just want to give you a couple of examples of previous clients where this did happen, where there was a lot of indecision, and then one client said, you know what, actually I do want to work with you. I'm you know, the indecision was whether to actually work with me, taking on a coach to help them to get to a very senior position. And they said, you know what, I am going to work with you. I am going to go for the senior position. I can do it. And they were absolutely brilliant throughout the entire process. And what was really great was that once they'd actually taken the decision to invest in themselves, to commit to themselves, to taking this move, other job opportunities started coming up as well. Yeah, despite the fact that they've been sat there for a couple of years thinking, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So that's one thing that can happen. And I will never forget another person. This is going back a bit now. But again, they didn't know what to do with their career, and there was other stuff going on. They'd really wanted to start a family. All sorts of things were going on. But this person, they came to me, we started coaching, they landed a new job, and within a couple of months they got pregnant. Okay, not great for the employer, but fabulous for that client. And it really is, you know, once you take the decision to commit to you, to your well-being, to your future, instead of sitting back in this rut, sitting back in this default position and just complaining, moaning, focusing on the bad stuff. When you can flip that and look at the opportunities instead, you are literally releasing a kind of energetic block inside of you that, well, it allows, in the couple of cases of my clients, as far as they were concerned, it absolutely allows miracles into your life. Now, what could be more fabulous than that on a Friday? So if you find yourself being indecisive, or if you find yourself focusing on not only the bad things about having to take a decision to change, or you find yourself complaining a lot to a lot of people about impending changes, just stop, flip it. What's the best thing that could happen? What's the best thing that could come out of this change? And focus on that instead. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please do remember to subscribe. And if you want to get notifications for every time I post a video, which is usually Tuesdays and Fridays, just click on the bell and you will get an email or a message as well to let you know that a new video is here. In between times, I wish you a fabulous Feel Good Friday. Please stay safe, stay healthy. Loads of love, and bye for now.